Hello folks, and here's another episode of Jay's Shed, and it's rather cramped in the shed today. That's why I'm in this end of the shed, because something of a surprise in that end of the shed over there, and it's taking most of the bench up. In fact, it only just goes on the bench. I'm going to keep you in suspense. You're going to think, what has he got on the bench? Well, if we go this way, it's the latest lantern into the collection. The very recent. I've had it about 2 days. And if we can move the camera around without dropping it to our usual space, there we go. And here it is. And yes, it's not a satellite dish. And it's not a radar or a heater. Right, so what we've got here then? We've got a Mike Smith design lantern, a very kind of bespoke lantern they make, very high end quality. Most of these I believe are hand built, and this one is called the Metro, which is the larger one of the two. They make two sizes. It's a metal halide lamp in there with a metal halide electronic ballast. And I was thinking, I looked up about how powerful the lamp is. It's a 70-watt lamp, very unusual for a lantern that can be put on maybe an 8-metre pole or something, because the amount of wire on the back is amazing. But we'll fire this up in a minute, it does work, but we'll have a little more look around it in a little bit more detail. So I'm trying to not make you go dizzy, so let's just have a look what we got inside here then. There, now here we can see the 70-watt lamp. It's got a porcelain lamp holder, space around there, and most of the Mike Smith reflectors are virtually the same in each lamp. I've got another Mike Smith lamp that I'm doing up at the moment, lantern, but you'll see that another day. That's having a lot of renovation work on that one. This, by the way, is brand new. This has never been used, this lantern. This come in its original polythene packet that it was in. It's never been on a lantern, never up on a pole or anything. Never been used. I have fired it up and it seems to work lovely jubbly. And the problem is, with such a big lantern in a small place, we have a bit of a job looking at the rest of it. I think you can actually get some kind of idea of the shape of it. There's a lot of good detail in there. It's a very well made lantern. There's the hinge for the bowl to come down at the front, which is quite handy because some of these style lanterns had a sealed bowl, and if you've got water in it, no way you better get that out. But this one has these nifty little bolt things here that I think we can see that. Can we see that there? Yeah, there we go. There's the little bolt. There's 3 of those that unscrew, and then it just drops down, and then the actual bowl comes apart. It weighs 16 kilograms. It's a fairly heavy lantern. It's a shame it's a bit heavy because it make a brilliantly domestic fitting. If you just put the decommission the ballast and put a normal lamp in, you could have it over a kitchen table or something, or on a stairway, because they're the most amazing pieces of engineering ever, and these are made to last, there's no doubt about it. Right, so let's put me back on here. There we go. Sorry about the dizziness, if you had any dizziness there. I can't really move the lantern about a lot because it's so heavy, and also it's a bit iffy. I've had to chock it onto the bench so it doesn't roll off, and I wouldn't want this particularly crashing down on me. So then, I have wired it, and I'm hoping that the photo cell, I think, is fairly not quite so sensitive because it seems to stay on under a normal fluorescent light. But what I'll do is I'll switch the light off in here. Now you can just about see me now, can't you, in the light from the window. So let's plug this in, and it makes a buzz before it comes on. Now you see that there. Now that will turn a bluey colour, and you can actually see the UV ray that the lamp gives out actually in the plastic of the bowl. And also on the top shelf here there's a few yellows that start to glow up very UV, especially this can here and the lamp packet there. There we go. Now to me it's looking a greeny blue. On the camera it's going green, isn't it? It looks like it. Yep, I think so. I'm actually at a later date going to try to put a sodium elliptical lamp in this to see what a elliptical one will look like, because this little lamp looks really lost in this. On this, I was expecting this to at least have 150 watt sodium or halide in there. There you go. It's going green. To my eyes, it's green, and if you notice, it's going to flicker because it's settling down into its true colour for when it's warm. You will see a little bit of flicker of a different colour flash up. It was really interesting when we very first fired this lamp up, because it was doing all other cool kinds of things as well. Now we're getting into the actual colour that it is. It's like a very kind of pale sodium. That's how I can describe it. There we go. You can still see the UV round. Yeah, so it must have a UV block on it somewhere. And now we're getting up to its full potential now. And that's roughly about full brightness. But what a marvellous bit of historical looking lamp. I have a post top lantern one made by the same company. That's still undergoing restoration, and that's going to be something special when I finish it. I've been working on it over a year because I've had so many other things to do in between. That one's had to be put on the back burner for a while. So there we go. Okay. Now if I turn this off, you probably might see the little arc glow inside there. Can you see that? Yeah, if you can see that, look, you just see it on the, just about there, glowing. There you go, that's the arc. Let's put some fluorescent lighting on. Oh, there we go. So there you have it. The Mike Smith design lantern. 70 watt CDO or CDM, or whichever lamp you use. Companies give them different names anyway. And this is the Metro model, the number 2, there's a smaller one. So what a lamp. So hopefully we'll get this hanging up outside at some point, and with the darker nights come here, we'll start doing some filming outside in the dark with the lights actually positioned properly, the lanterns out there, and we'll do some more of the collection on that. There'll be an update coming soon on the ZX2. Still in the process of changing the photo cell socket over, which I think was the problem with that one. But loads more content to come. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, thumbs up, ring the little bell for more content when I drop it. So until then, stay safe, don't play the electric, don't do what I've done, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.